Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we will perform experiment number 7 to assemble the capacitive AC bridges of electrical measurement systems using discrete components. First of all, we will see part A, that is Maxwell bridge. Maxwell bridge is used to calculate the unknown resistance and unknown inductance. The main objective of this experiment is to measure the value of unknown resistance and unknown inductance of Maxwell bridge for electrical measurement systems using discrete components. Let's see what apparatus we will be using in this experiment. We will be using discrete components consisting of resistor, capacitor, inductor, AC voltage source, function generator, our detector, that will be our oscilloscope, and NI Elvis board. Working principle of Maxwell bridge. The Maxwell bridge works on the principle of comparison, that is, the unknown inductance or unknown resistance is calculated by the comparison with the known values. Now let's see what are the formulas for the calculation of the unknown resistance and unknown inductance. Rx is equal to R2 into R3 over R1. This is the formula for the unknown resistance calculation. And Lx is equal to R2 R3 C1. This is the formula for unknown inductance calculation. Here is the procedure to perform this experiment in the lab. We will be following these steps in order to perform the experiment in the laboratory. Here are some values given of resistances and capacitances we will be using in this experiment, and Lx is our unknown inductance, and we will be using 1 microhenry inductance in the place of unknown inductance. After performing the experiment, we have to fill up this particular table. Lx given value that we will be choosing from the laboratory, R1 at the null detection condition, and R2 that is our fixed resistor, R3 that is also a variable resistor at null condition, its value, C1 and Lx calculated value from the formula. Then we will be able to calculate our percentage error. This is the formula for the calculation of the percentage error. Measured value minus actual value multiplied by 100 divided by actual value. Let us see how this experiment is performed in the laboratory. First of all, we will perform part A to measure the value of unknown resistance and inductance of the Maxwell bridge for electrical measurement systems. You can see this is the circuit diagram for Maxwell bridge, and this is for the Hayes bridge. First of all, we will implement Maxwell bridge. You can see here are our 4 resistances. First of all, R1, R2, Rx and R3. R1 and R3 are the variable resistances. Rx and R2 are fixed resistances. Here Lx and Rx are unknown inductance and resistance respectively. Now we want to see how these values will be calculated by our null detection condition. At the place of detector we will be using a oscilloscope, and in the place of the input voltage source we will be applying a function generator. This is the formula for the calculation of Rx and Lx, that are our unknown resistance and inductances. First of all, we will implement this circuit on the breadboard, and we will find out the value of R3 and R1, and then R2, R3 and C1. You can observe this is our circuit implemented on the breadboard according to our circuit diagram. Our capacitor with two variable resistances and inductance, and 2 fixed order resistances. Now in the place, this is our function generator, and this is our scope connected at channel 0. These are supplied from our NI-LVIS port, and we will on our main power supply in order to get the connectivity with the NI-LVIS port with the instrument launcher. You can see here is our input applied at the 100 Hz frequency, and 5 we have applied 100 Hz frequency, that is of sinusoidal shape, and we have set our scale position at 1 volts and 5 milliseconds time per deviation setting. Now we see what will be the effect of the unknown resistance. We will calculate our unknown resistance and unknown inductance by adjusting our two variable resistances. First of all, we will be moving one resistance knob with our screwdriver, and then we will adjust our second variable resistance with the screwdriver, and we will observe a zero voltage at the output. When the oscilloscope gives us zero voltage at our output, then we will be noting down those values of resistances and then putting down those values in the formula and calculating the unknown resistance and unknown inductance.